Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. Let's see what additional duties Loro Serranos, who apparently is a nervous pacer, has for me. He says, "What brings you to the temple, Drolan? Duties. Another pilgrim has gone missing. I want you to find out what happened to Beden Giladren." Okay, who is Beden Giladren? Beden Giladren was on his way from Aldrune to Margon. Do not know what happened to him. Go to Margon and see if you can find him. Okay. So Margon's the one that's close. Yes. Okay. So I will head to the Silt Strider, since he said start in Margon, and find out if the people in Margon have anything to say about it. I was wondering if it was going to be the same pilgrimage, and it was going to be the guy who was missing pants in the last one. But that that would have been would have been convenient, because I am kind of curious what's going on there, but I'm trying to avoid getting distracted by side quests, because there are a lot, as is normal. Okay, so this is Essie Saramilk, who says, "I feel as though I've just awakened from a terrible dream of the 6th house. And I was going to ask about somebody, but I can't. So I will not ask about Bedis, or whatever his name was. What was his name? Beden. Okay. This is Kind Erashura, who I've also talked to before. If I ask about Beden Giladren, a missing pilgrim, Tralis Rendis, at the shrine, might know something about it. Okay. Local. That's a trade house. That's an outpost. That's a shrine. Alright, so go down to the Margon Shrine, which is over here, I believe. Yep. Okay, so this is the shrine. That's Tralis. That's not who I'm looking for. Okay, so we ask Tralis, who says, "You have completed the pilgrimage to the Shrine of Margon." I agree, but what about Beden Giladren? Well, maybe. An Ashlander came here the other day demanding tribute for the esteemed noble Beden Giladren, or some such. I didn't know of any Redoran noble by that name, so I just passed the report on. The Ashlander said go west out of Margon along the road towards the mountains, and then head south along the mountains to get to his camp. Okay, and my journal has been updated. It says, Tralis Rendis told me that an Ashlander came into town recently demanding a ransom. Tralis asked me to talk to the Ashlanders. Their camp is west of Margon, along the roads, towards the mountains, and then south following the mountains. I wonder if I've killed them already. I killed a lot of stuff in my travels. Alright, so it was... I am so bad at that. West of Margon along the road, and then south. So, the road out of Margon is... what is the exit to Margon? Because that's where the Silt Strider is. That comes down. Is this counted as the exit to Margon? It's really hard to see which of these... because which of these is the road out? Is that west? Or well, that one goes north. So it's probably this one. So that's probably the exit to Margon. Okay. So if I come here... Alright, I'll come back in, hopefully, when I find the camp. And we'll see if the Ashlanders have any talking that they're willing to do, or if they just have a fight. Okay, so I am... roughly here relative to Margon and my stronghold, actually. And this looks like a camp. And I'm not going to try sneaking in, even though... but if I come up to Rasamsi Esseranot, she says... oh, she greets me as an Reverine. And if I ask about... I can't ask about anything. That's interesting. What about a Darren Lansauer? Also greets me as an Reverine. I can ask about blight disease, boots of the apostle, but not the gentleman that I am looking for. Intriguing. There's a lot I can ask about, actually. That's really weird. Okay. Come in here. Well, there's Beden. Ask Beden, and let's talk to Manat Shimabaras. He greets me as the Nerevarine. If I ask about Beden, he says, yes, you heard right. I have the famous noble Beden Giladren. I demand 5,000 drakes in ransom. Will you pay? Question. Who? What? What do you mean? You have not heard of the famous Redoran noble Beden Giladren? He is not famous. He told me that he was famous noble of House Redoran. Perhaps you should speak with him. Journal says, Manat told me that Beden Giladren is a famous noble of House Redoran. If I have not heard of him, perhaps I should speak with him. Come over here, talk to Beden. He says, hey, Khajit, I'm Beden Giladren, a poor pilgrim trapped by these Ashlanders. Can you get me out of here? These Ashlanders are holding me for ransom. I ask about him. He says, I thought the Ashlanders would kill me, so I told them that I was a famous noble. I knew it was wrong, but what else could I do? My journal has been updated to say, Beden told me that he thought the Ashlanders would kill him if he told the truth, so he claimed to be a famous noble. Come back over here, talk to Manat, talk again about Beden. So this famous noble is a liar and a coward. Very well, you can have him for 5 drakes. Sure, why not? Pay 5 drakes. Your journal has been updated. Gold has been removed. Journal says Manat was not worth 5,000 gold, and he accepted a ransom of 5 gold. Talk to Beden. Beden says, you paid my ransom. Thank you, Drolan. I'll continue on the pilgrimage on my own. But you just... Okay, fine. My journal has been updated to say, Beden Giladren thanked me for rescuing him. I should report back to Loros, Serrano, and Aldrune. Okay, I will do that. Recall. And from here, head back over to talk to Loros. I got stuck real quick early in my journey, so never mind. I think I'm fine. I'll just continue on my own. I mean, I guess that's... Is a pilgrimage, like, if you have escorts and help, have you made the pilgrimage? I think so. I mean, I helped the other gal's son. That was the entire point, but it still counted. He still went.
Yeah, but he was young.
Yeah, there's that. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. I was on my way to the Silt Strider. I got distracted by wondering if a pilgrimage counts. And I think there are plenty of people who do pilgrimages in reality that like do it as groups, or there are tour guides and that kind of thing. So it's just very weird to say, hey, I've just gotten myself in a lot of trouble. I lied because I was afraid for my life. But now that I've gotten out of this situation, surely I can complete this on my own and I won't get into another one. I mean, probably won't, but still, it's just weird. All right, Loros. What brings you to the temple, Drolan? I have rescued Beden Giladren. Yes, I heard that you rescued Beden Giladren from the Ashlander camp. I will make sure House Redoran hears of your deeds. Awesome. If I ask again, you say, I wonder if Beden Giladren has finished the pilgrimages. Probably not, especially if you're saying multiples. But I have finished. Actually, you know what? Have I? Yes. Okay, so there is no House Redoran Beden Giladren quest in my quest inventory, so that's good. But for now, I will call that good and see if Loros has additional duties in the next video, and see if, like, I think I'm taking time using the Silt Strider and stuff. Although I didn't use, yeah, I used it to get to Margon. But we'll see how close we are to finishing my stronghold as well. Thanks all.
Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.